Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. By supporting me in this video again, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much for that like. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for that like. Now, Kenyans, you won't believe what I'm about to show you. The economic advisor of William Samoei Ruto from State House, David Ndii, is coming out to drop a bombshell. And David Ndii is coming out saying this: why do politicians start more projects than they have resources to complete? The answer is selfishness. No interest group wants to be the one whose projects are not prioritized. This dilemma, which has now known as Arrow's impossibility theorem, that is what David Ndii is telling Kenyans. Remember, David Ndii is William Ruto's economic advisor from State House. And he's telling you and asking, why do politicians start more projects than they have resources to complete? Why should this economic advisor tell William Ruto the same thing he's telling Kenyans? He was hired, being paid, to advise William Ruto. But he's coming out to tell Kenyans, or William Ruto amekataa hiyo advice. And I'm sure that William Ruto amekataa hiyo advice. I know that. William Ruto, you cannot advise William Ruto, you know. So David Ndii is saying that politician starts more projects than they have more resources to complete them. And that is why when you see William Ruto moving from one village to the other in the name of project, I told you here very clear, there's nothing like project there. So according to David Ndii is also sharing a yellow article there. Is it orange or yellow article? Says prioritization is critical because resources are scarce, but also because we do not have the capacity to do everything at once. Limited resources means that we must choose, but choosing one person's preference over another can create winners and losers, thereby undermining the goodwill needed to have everyone pulling in the same direction. Far too often, this dilemma is resolved by trying to be all things to all people and spreading resources too thinly across too many things such that none is adequately resourced. It is therefore imperative that transparent objectives criteria are used, and everyone is able to see what is in it for them. That is what David Ndii is telling Kenyans. But mbona siambie William Ruto? Because William Ruto ana-launch everything. Ako housing program, ako hospitals, ako ana-launch water projects, ana-launch forests, left, right, center, ana-launch everything. KMTCs, colleges. But it is the government inatoa pesa kujenga hizi projects. The question is, if the economic advisor of William Ruto from State House can say that politicians have the same behavior, they usually start more projects than they have resources. And that is why William Ruto tukiongea sasa yuko Kenya. Ashapanda ndege ameenda China. Kuleta nini? Kukopa pesa. Kukopa pesa. Ni kama ule mtu mwenye yako kwake anataka kukula kile kitu ambaye mfuko yake iwezi nunua. Sasa anataka aenda akope nani, aenda kule kitu fulani mzuri. Akope nani, avae nguo mzuri. Akope nani, akae nyumba mzuri. Utaishi na mkopo? That is the question we are asking William Ruto. Because yes, you as a person, kwa nyumba yako unataka maendeleo. Unataka ununue hii, unataka kupeleka watoto shule, unataka kufanya shopping, unataka kulipa rent. Those are the things. Kama wewe ni mtu unalipa rent. You know? But uwezi lipa rent ukikopanga deni day in, day out, every month. You cannot. The same thing William Ruto is doing. He wants development. He wants schools, anaenda kukopa. He wants hospitals, anaenda kukopa. He wants medicine to hospitals, anaenda kukopa. He wants to pay teachers, anaenda kukopa. He wants to build roads, anaenda kukopa. You know? So David Ndii is exposing the man whom he is advising. But again, the question is William Ruto following the advices he's being told? No, not really. I don't think if William Ruto is getting this. Because he believes that if he's going not to launch all these projects, anatembea ki-launch, he might not be popular. So he will just move around, loitering, busybodies, you know, kutanga-tanga, na ku-launch everything. As if he's having resources. And that is why I'm telling you, Kenyans, you must open your eyes because things are not good. And it might not be good soon. It is going to be trouble and trouble because we are having those individuals whom their priorities are not the interest of the people, but their interest. Because William Ruto is fearing that if he is indoors, in his office, working, he might lose the popularity. So he must touch the ground, akitembea, left, right, center, in the name of development. But I told you here, there's nothing like development. And again, there's nothing like broad-based government. There's nothing called government of national unity. This is just a group of political conmanship, sellout, that want to benefit. They want to benefit. And so if you're looking forward to this country to develop from where we are today, and the same leaders we are having, forget it. And that is why, again, I'm urging you, Kenyans, when you are going to elect these leaders, support ideologies and agendas. Not these conmen in politics, for their interest to be served. Then they are done. And that is why we are taking our time, Kenyans. We are giving you civic education. That remember when you're carrying that voting card, ukibeba ID yako unaenda kuvote. You are so much important. You are so precious to these politicians. At that time you're casting your vote. Na umalize na uweke ticket upakwe rangi hapa. Story imeisha. Sasa wewe you turn to be a slave, not someone who is precious. But you're precious at that time of voting. And that is why I always say in this channel, when you are going to vote, kumbuka kubeba akili yako pamoja na wewe ukienda kuvote. Ukisahau akili yako nyumbani, then you are going to decide something that is going to destroy this country once and for all. Because we are going to have leadership that they don't think. They don't think, and they don't want advices. So for me, the time is now. We are going to move from villages to villages, county to county. We are going to give our fellow Kenyans civic education, especially our parents, that this time round, if you are going to election, don't go to vote for someone who has given you 50 bob, who has given you 100 bob, who has given you 200 bob. It is time that we must prioritize to those who are having agendas and sure they are going to develop this country. Not political sellout, not political conmanship, not personality. And if you are going to be part and parcel of supporting political conmanship, then you are trajecting on a wrong direction. And the revolution is going to catch up with you. And it might not be good. It might be shame. I'm telling you. The time is now. We are not going to fight each other, but we are going to educate our fellow Kenyans. That the time is now. To elect someone is coming up with these policies and agendas. The policies might build us or destroy us. The policies might give us hope or give us danger. That is it. So if the economic advisor can come out to say this, then wewe kama Mkenya, wewe unajua nini? Hata mimi najua nini. Kama economic advisor wanapatana William Ruto hivi. Anakolo William Ruto on a daily basis. Anamwambia hivi usifanye hivi, usifanye hivi, hivi na hivi. Anasema hiyo mapolitician wana launch everything. Na hakuna pesa. Lakini wewe unapiga nduru hapo ukibeba andika chief ya white. Oh William Ruto, Ruto, Ruto. Then long last ile vitu wamelaunch huko hakuna. Ile pesa mnaambiwa sijui wametega 33 billion hakuna. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.